Hello YouTube, my name is Sarah if you didn't know, and today's situation is going to be tips on how to Black Friday shop or any sort of sale. Obviously Black Friday is coming up this Friday. Lots of stores already have had sales that have been spanning the month of November, so it's like, is it even Black Friday anymore? Is it just like new prices? I don't know. But I think this video goes beyond Black Friday because I'm Canadian, we have Boxing Day, or any other time of year where there's a sale. I think this video is going to be very handy, so the point of this video is to share some tips on how to shop better so that you're not buying stuff that you don't end up using. I need to take my own advice, so let's start with, maybe this is a little bit hypocritical because I do shop quite a bit, but I have changed a lot over the years. When I was like 16, 17, 18, I shopped so much. Like, I was buying new clothes honestly probably every other day, and not only did I not have the money for that, I was buying things I didn't like because they were on sale. I was like, oh, $20 off, buy it. And now I think I'm a lot better. I still have a long way to go, but I'm definitely better, and I think I can use a lot of these tips for myself, so it's a good call out and a good reminder of this is how I should be shopping. So let's get into it. My first tip is very simple. Do not buy the sale priced item if you wouldn't buy it full price. Obviously, if you've been looking at something for a long time and you've been debating buying it and then it goes on sale, that is such a bonus and you should definitely pick that up. But if you've never thought about this item and you've never liked it, you don't like that color, you don't like how it fits, but it's on sale, don't buy it. My second tip is you truly do not need someone else's opinion on if an item looks good on you to know that you love it. I have never in my life, and maybe I'm different than everybody, but I've never put something on and been convinced by somebody else that it looks good on me. If you don't think it looks good, how are you going to get dressed every morning and wear it? You're not going to have somebody with you every time you try to wear this item, praising you, telling you how good it looks. If you don't love how you feel and look in an item, nobody else's opinion should be able to sway that, because that person, whether they be a salesperson, your friend, a stranger, they're not going to be with you every morning that you get dressed, and you have to know that you love how you feel in a piece of clothing to wear it. So the third tip is you should only buy fabrics that you like and feel comfortable in. I know for myself, I have tried to join this like leather trend, whether it be leather pants, leather jacket. I've seen some really cool leather t-shirts, but I know for myself that when I start sweating or wearing that fabric, I'm not comfortable anymore. So maybe I'll wear a leather jacket just like as a travel piece or something, but I've owned a couple pairs of leather leggings and leather pants in my life, and I know for a fact I don't like this fabric, so I never pick the item. So if you are somebody who knows you don't like leather, you don't like wool, you don't like spandex, you don't like jeans, don't buy that fabric. Even if it's on sale, don't buy it. My fourth tip is another tip that's pretty simple, and I feel like everyone's heard this before, but it's still super important, and that is if you have multiple items that serve the same purpose, don't buy more. You don't really need multiple black t-shirts unless that's literally all you wear. Then of course you're gonna want a couple while you're doing laundry or whatever it may be, but you don't need 20 pairs of the same ripped in the right knee jeans. You don't need 5 different blue flannel button-ups. You don't need 10 gray bodysuits. Like, 1 or 2 is more than enough for majority of people of something, so don't keep buying something that serves the same purpose. Otherwise, when are you going to have time to wear all of them? My fifth piece of advice is a little bit of reflection, because I think it's really important to think about the last time you bought something similar, whether you still own it or you got rid of it for any reason. Did you enjoy it when you owned it the first time? For me personally, this happens a lot with shoes. I'm not really a big shoe person, and I'm not very good at matching shoes. I wear Birkenstocks basically year round as long as it's not pouring rain. I have Birkenstocks on my feet. So when I buy a different pair of shoes, like a pair of runners, I know that I only wear one type of runners if I'm going to the gym or working out, and then all the other runners I have serve no purpose because I just don't wear them. So this Black Friday, I've been thinking about buying a new pair of sneakers, and I really had to reflect on all the other ones I've had and still own. So make sure you're thinking about what you're putting back in your closet. If you've already gotten rid of it, or if it's already there and you don't use it, why are you trying to buy it again? My sixth tip is something I really would like to start doing. And that tip is waiting 24 hours or any extended period of time before you buy something, and seeing, one, if you think about it in the time that it's away, two, if it's still there, obviously it's meant to be, and if it's gone, so be. It's fine. Something else will come and something else better will always be there. But especially because I work at Lululemon, I'm always in the store and I'm the first one to see new product or things that get marked down. And it's so easy for me to just grab it because I'm like spend happy. But if I just waited 24 hours and actually thought about it and being like, on my next shift I'll take a look at it again. And if it's there, great, I can try it on, I can figure out if I like it, I can go home and assess my closet and see if I even need it. But if you just impulse buy everything and you don't think about it, it's so easy for you to just put the item in your closet and in the next 24 hours you don't even remember it's there. And with a lot of us online shopping this year more than ever, I think that's super simple to put something in your cart, go to sleep, wake up the next morning and see if you still like it. So tip number 7 is to ask yourself, is this a trend that you're trying to fit into, or is this something that you would wear all the time? And for myself, I was a part of that trend where I used to buy animal print as much as I could for whatever reason, but I don't like animal print personally, and animal print goes in and out of trend all the time. So while it's not a trend, if you don't think you're gonna wear it, you don't need to wear it while it's a trend because you obviously don't care that much or you don't like it that much. So there's no reason to participate in the first place. Find something that you like that you'll wear all the time regardless of trends, and you'll have more use for it. Tip number 8 is to rehome, sell, or donate an item before you buy another one. So for me, I really try to say one piece in, one piece out. If I buy a coat, I need to get rid of a coat. If I buy a sweater, I need to get rid of a sweater. Because once you own too many things, you can't wear them all. There's just no time. Number 9 is to assess the seasons and temperature that you live in. Currently where I live, it is winter. It is nice and cold a large majority of the time, so it doesn't make any sense for me to go out and buy a new pair of shorts. I do have lounge shorts that I wear at home and like to bed, but there's only so many of those that I need. I definitely don't need to be buying jean shorts, dressy shorts to be going out in -10, -20, -30 weather. So I think it's really important to figure out what seasons and times you'll actually be wearing items before you purchase them. And if you can't think of a time in the next, let's say, month that you could feasibly wear this, you really don't need it. My 10th tip is to not buy clothing for your ideal body type. And I think right now, especially during this quarantine, the world has been going through stay at home. Some of us have gained weight, some of us have lost weight, some of us have lost out on workout opportunities, some of us have found new workout opportunities, but regardless, everyone's body is always changing, and I just don't think you should buy clothing for when you think you're going to be 10 pounds lighter or 20 pounds heavier, because it's not comfortable and it's not exciting to open your closet and your clothes is telling you to lose weight or gain weight or stop doing this or start doing that. You should have a closet full of clothes that fits you now and that you love and you enjoy your body in, and whenever your body changes, as it naturally will, then you figure that out and you buy new clothing for that body and rehome or sell or donate the other clothes. I would buy Levi's 2 sizes too small and just say, I'm gonna lose weight. And that is such a toxic thing to tell yourself and to remind yourself of every morning that you're getting dressed. Just live your life, and if you work out, you work out. If you don't, you don't. If you gain weight, lose weight, it doesn't matter. But your clothes shouldn't be telling you to do a certain thing. You should just love how you look in your body right now in everything that you own. And that's going to save you a lot of money because you're not going to be buying stuff that doesn't fit and then getting rid of it anyway. So, a little bit of a tangent there. But this one really strikes a chord with me because I've done it to myself, so I understand, but it's definitely not healthy and it's not good to be doing that. This is the 11th one, and this final tip is that clothing is meant to be worn. If you are buying something that you are terrified of it getting ruined, you're terrified of losing it, you're terrified of it, I don't know, stretching out, losing its color, don't buy it. Like, seriously, clothing is meant to be worn. It's interesting how many people buy clothing that they're nervous to ruin. I'm a part of that. I've bought like Aritzia jumpsuits for like $250 that I never wore because I was too afraid that they would rip or get dirty or I had to dry clean them. So don't buy clothes that you know you're going to be nervous about and not end up wearing them. So like I said, these tips really go for any time of the year, but we're getting into a lot of gift giving and a lot of gift receiving, that being Black Friday, Boxing Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Valentine's Day is kind of soon if you think about it. So if you're buying yourself a gift or asking for gifts and it happens to be clothes, really think about all of these 11 tips and if you need more clothes. Because maybe you don't. I'm really hoping that I can start being a lot more conscious about the clothes that I'm buying and how much of it that I'm buying. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope even one of these tips helped you out, and I'll see you in my next video, which is likely to be a haul, so how contradictory. But just know that I am trying and I am a lot better than I used to be. So my own advice is something that I am taking and reflecting, and hopefully you do as well. But I'll see you in the next video. See you guys.